Hi, how are you? This is Rosa Rubio Giotto from RCG Creations. Today I'm showing you how I made a paper cone wreath and from the beginning to the end. Okay, so pretty much here it is, and this is the part that takes kind of the longest, is to color code your theme. And of course you can make these out of any color cardstock you want. It's totally up to you. This comes with a, this was introduced to me, I found this with through Maymaymadeit. Check out her website. She's got a fantastic site. She also has an online craft store, and great prices, great shipping, great customer service. So please go out and check her out. Anyway, go ahead, and what I've done is on her Maymay's website, she's got a paper tutorial with the printouts. And what you end up doing is you'll have a little, you can make there's two different type of wreath sizes you can make. Here's a small one, and I'm going to take these little cones out, and I'm going to, but I want to keep them in my sequence in here, so I don't want to lose my spot, because like I said originally, this is the part that kind of takes a while to get used to putting on here. Okay, so you get this big side, which is, this is cutting out of 6x6 cardstock for these cones, and then I think it's 5.5 size is the next one, and this is the big one. And basically all this is for you to measure the very dead center on all four sides. You're going to get your 12x12 cardboard. I just use recycled leftover the backing off the 12x12 pocket. What's that called? 12x12 printed packets of paper, cardstock paper, whatever it is. Whether the very back it's a piece of cardboard. I save those, and this is what I recycle them to. And I just put a pencil mark in the dead center. Hope y'all can see that. There we go, dead center there. And just use a T-ruler. It makes it easy if you have a T-ruler, but if not, just do the old-fashioned measurings. So that's the center, and then her template already, because as you can see, here's the small one that I had. So you got the big one. I can't find my white one that I did, but anyway, I made some extra because I had a crop that I host once a month, and we made these as a free make and take. So I made extra so everybody had one to make at their own pace. So all you're doing is you're lining up these lines, so this way, this kind of gives you a basis of where it stays in a perfect circle. So, and then this is the template, and all you do, this is you cut 3 inches from this corner to this corner, 1 inch from this corner to this corner, and you lay the template on your 6x6 piece of paper just like this, and then you can just fold it over. I'm actually going to do this. It's a lot faster. You just fold it over. Okay. And then it folds over. This piece of paper is a little small because this is just what I was using for the crop class. Then you put your little points together. And then you get a little stapler. And you want the small stapler. But if you don't, you use the big one. Use whatever it is that you have. Okay. You don't have to worry about it. Just, use what you've got. This is the Tim Holtz Ideology stapler, and I like it because it's really easy to use. And I'm going to go ahead and punch it, and see how the staples are really nice and little? They're nice little small staples and stuff. And I keep this right here on my turntable, so I'm always using it. I do use that a lot. So let me go ahead and take this back off, because this is my I have strong fingernails, thank goodness. And take off my stapler. So what you want to do is, once you've made your markings, you're going to go from one end to one end, and this is the dead center. Then you want to get a centerpiece. Now if you want to, you can decorate the whole thing with a piece of 12x12 paper, whatever your theme is that you're making. I don't need to do that. I chose not to, because it's a waste of a 12x12 paper, because nothing's ever going to see, because their cones are going to cover it all up. And then this is what you are going to see, is this decorative piece. Okay, so you kind of want to eyeball it. If you want to measure it, that's fine. I don't bother with that. I'm just going to eyeball it, and then I'm going to attach it with some adhesive. And I'm doing this upside down so y'all can see it, and I'm okay with that because I'm learning how to do that pretty darn good. Okay, and I just kind of want to eyeball this in the center. Oh, and FYI, if you wanted to, because you see how this, I didn't trim all the way over here to the edge. I really don't care because the tips of the cones are going to cover that. So to me, it's not that big of an issue, but if it is for you, go ahead and you can cut it straight or you can ink it. You know how you ink with the ink pad your edges for a different look, but since most of this is going to be covered, for me it's not a big deal. Okay, then all you do, let me get my wet glue. You can use adhesive. I personally like the wet glue because I think it's going to last a little longer. So, and this is the Art Glitter Glue. I love that glue. Maymay's website sells it. But right now, because of winter, the glue freezes and it messes up or something during cold weather. So depending on where you are, they may or may not be able to ship. Because anytime in transit, if it's below a certain temperature, they're not allowed to ship it as part of the Art Glitter Glue program. And what I'm doing here is, sometimes if I don't do this right, or this is what I take to my crops and stuff, so it travels and the glue falls back, your glue gets stuck in this little tube. So what I do is I just twist it, because I don't want to lose my little ball on my pen. I just twist it until it comes loose, and then I just poke it up and down until it's smooth flowing. Then the glue's not inside because it's in that tube, and then it's not, and then it comes out. That just keeps you from getting all clogged up. Okay, so since this is the dead center, and I'm going to start, I just chose to put the yellow one as my focal point. But what I need to do is I need to get my template, and I need to measure it out. So I'm aligning my lines right here to right here. But don't worry about this because you're going to take this piece out before you finish the last few cones. This is just a template to help you line up and stay straight. Then you want to line these up to be about pretty much straight. Then what you're going to do is you're going to line up this tip on this cone to the tip of the circle, and then that's what's going to lay here. So I'm just going to put some glue, and you don't want to go all the way over here. You just want to get just on the part that's going to be on the cardboard. Okay, so I moved that. So let me line it back up again. Line that back up, and you don't want to put it on this at all because this, again, like I said, this is going to come off. So here's where that is. I'm going to line this up right to the tip, which is about right there. And what I should have done is not start it so close to the tip on the glue, because I actually want it up here is how I really want it. This is how you really want it to show. But I don't want to do that right now because I did have some glue right here and I want to let it dry first. So I'll show you in just a minute on exactly how we really want to do it so you don't have this problem. Then you just want to hold it, you want to varnish it until the glue sticks, which doesn't take long. So here's my next one, and what I'm going to do here, so what I want to do is, I don't want to put any glue starting from right here, so I'm going to eyeball it and just put it right in here. Or just make it easy and just put it on your cardstock. And you want the tip to the tip of the circle, angle this over so it touches, kind of hugs that next partner there, that next cone. Stick your hand in there if you can, or stick a ruler in there, stick some scissors in there, put just your fingers, whatever, because you want this adhesive to hold. Now we're going to do the next one, same thing. I'm not gonna put any glue on the template. Just keep that in mind. Don't put glue on the template. Okay. Same thing. Line up the tip to the tip. Move this over so this is flush against this. lay that down, and then repeat all the way around. And same thing here. Put my tip here, move this over. Oop, I got some glue there that went over, but that's okay. It'll dry. That's what's good about art glitter glue, is it dries clear, so you're not going to be able to see it, which is nice. That's a good thing about that. Okay. Bear with me, I'm going to stop the camera for a minute, and I forgot to get my string, because before we go any further on this, I need to show you how to add the string to the back to hang it, because this is a wreath. You want to hang it on a wall or a wreath hanger or whatever, but I'll be right back. Sorry about that, but I'm back. Found me some ribbon. I like to put blue painter's tape on there so it doesn't come loose on the edges. Some of this ribbon you're allowed to do that, and some of them you're not. And then you just take out as much ribbon as you think you're going to need to hang this. And I don't want to hang it too much, so I'm just going to eyeball that there. Cut what you think you need. Okay, where did I put it? Okay, where did it go? I fell. Okay, sorry about that. Now, before you start doing any of this, what you want to do, so this is going to be my top, because I want this to be my top part, and I know that. And then, this is why it's best to do this before you attach your cones. I'm just going to staple this on here. Okay, I'm going to go inside the cone. And I'm going to put 2 staples in here. I'm going to have to do some of that. This is what you always want to do, and I apologize. I should have had this, told you that at the beginning. Okay, that didn't staple. You see how that was off? So I'm going to have to unglue some of this. And I hope it doesn't rip too much. Because you want room to be able to get in there and staple that ribbon. Because this is paper, it's not going to be heavy, so it does, even though this is light ribbon, that's going to be fine. I don't need anything overly heavy for it. But see here, since there's nothing here holding this. Okay, let me make this straight, just because you wanted to, even though it's in the back and nobody's ever going to see it, you still want it to look nice. Same thing. And then for extra measure, I'm going to put another couple more staples. Just because I can. You don't have to do so much of this, but I know I can, so I'm doing it. I hope I didn't demolish my paper cone too much. But see how I really reinforced it with the staples right there? They're all the way around to the seam on both ends. So it's really enforced, and see that? It hangs, and there's no problem, there's no tension, because again, like I said, this is very lightweight. Okay, so let's get back to putting my cones on. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next cone. And I'll show you in a minute how to, actually, you know, you really can't even see where it messed up on the cone there. So I'm okay with that. I lucked out. Oops. Let me give myself a little bit more glue. And then again, tip touches the circle, flush this against the other side of the cone, then the partner cone. Lay down your adhesive, and then, and because this is going to be right here, you see that? Here's the template, and this is my backing. This is going to be covered, so that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put glue, but I'm still only going to put glue right here. And it's okay to put a little bit on the paper. Just don't do it on your template. That's the biggest thing. Is don't put any adhesive on the template. Line this up, slide it over so it's flushed against the other partner. Okay, and I got some short arms, so I'm gonna have to turn this around because I can't reach. So let me get this over here. Turn this around so I can reach that. And then here we finish this off. This is when it goes by pretty smoothly. Tip point. Flush this over. Whoops. See, I went too far down. You just barely want the tip of the point of the cone to touch the outer circle of the template. Okay, there. The next one. And this one. Do it again, repeat it, the tip, all the way over to the edge. And if you want to angle it over a little bit, that's okay, because you're going to use, if you have yours, oh, I'm trying to think, I think it's 11 or 13 cones. Anyway, I'll write it down in the remarks in the comment section of the video. I'll put it all on there with the instructions and the total measurements and everything. I'll put that on there. It's okay, because you can add, you can make it where you've got some space in between, especially if you have a decorative background and you want some of that to show. Because this is totally up to you, however you want to do it. Okay, now here's this next one. Here's my tip. Line that up. Put my glue, and while that's drying, because I want to hurry up and speed this up, because you don't want to spend too much time on a project. Here's my purple tip. Line it up. Good to go. Get my glue. And now you definitely want to go to the edge on this one, because it's going to go all the way to the very edge. And there's that. Line that up. I've only got a few more left to go. And when I turn it around so you have room to work with, this is where you want to take out your template, because you're not going to need it anymore. And get your other cones. And then just put it, again, like I said, just put a glue on the adhesive, on the cardboard. Don't put any on there, unless you want to, but it's up to you. And I'm just going to eyeball that that's going to be pretty close to the center. But I kind of want that message to be read. I want those remarks to be seen. So I'm going to move it up just a little, move it down just a little bit. It's not going to be that noticeable. Okay, let me get my last one. And this is going to overlap a little, but that's okay. I'm alright with that. And I want to get glue all the way down here, because I want this one to make sure that it gets glued, because this is the very first one, and I want to make sure that it gets stuck good. So glue there. Actually, you know, I think I'm going to do a purple. And you see how it's off just a little bit? That's okay. I'm alright with that. I'm okay. I'm good with that. Because remember, this is paper cardstock, so you can bend it. It's got some flexibility, got some movement. And I'm just going to hold it because I want to make sure that it stays down, because I'm forcing it in. Okay. So now that's part's done. Hold it up with a little hanger, the little ribbon that I put, and you see how I'm moving it. It's not falling, it's stuck, it's on there, it's done. Okay. And then that is my piece, and I'm okay with that. Now, let me close my art glitter glue.
I'm actually going to use it again, but this is just for fall only. Turn this around so I can see. See, because it's glued on there, it's stuck. It's stuck, and it's not going anywhere. So this is the top. I use the yellow as my base. Now you want to use any kind of die cut, a sticker, any kind of wood cutouts, designs. You want to do whatever. This is where you decorate it how you want to decorate it. So what I've done, I've got some little from a paper kit that I gotten. I had some of these extra stuff, because you know a lot of these kits you buy, they give you all this extra stuff in there. So I kind of want to offset this, but what I've done, this was a on a swap. This is some goodies that a swap partner gave me, and this is what's nice when you're in different swaps. You can have extra goodies. You make your own. I always give extra goodies to my partner. And remember, keep in mind though, this is the top. So whenever you're doing this, this is how you want it. It's going to be seen. So you want to angle it this way, and not angle it this way, because you want it going to be able to read it. You want every single message to be read. So you just line it all up. And this is another one that another partner made, and this is just pieces of cardstock stickers, and she put some double-sided Velcro, but I'm not going to use that on this one. And I kind of want to offset that. I'm going to do this over here on the purple. And it's going to fall, but that's okay, because when you glue it on there, it's going to stay there. Here's another tag from that same partner made this one. And you know what? You just use what you have or what you want to make. Or you know what? Go and buy the store-bought stuff, just like this one here is the store-bought stuff that I did on another wreath. Check out my other video that the other pumpkins are on there. It says pumpkin patch. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to use these pumpkins, and then I'm going to recycle, save this, because this makes great acetate for window or shaker cards. Perfect for that. So save that. And then here's my little pumpkins. I'm going to wait and save those and put those on toward the end. Here's another little tag and that cute little message. Isn't that gorgeous? It's cute. I really like the way this lady had done it, but I want to put this somewhere where it's going to be off. I want it to be noticed. And since that's the bottom, I'm going to put that one right there. Here's another one. So you can make, this is just made out of nothing but scraps. It's all this is scraps put together and decorated to use as how you want. So that one's going to go there. Here's a little Rosetta. She made a Rosetta and she decorated it. See how cute that is? I'm actually going to put that one right here, I think. And here's another little, this is a half a Rosetta. See how it's just half of one? You make two of these to make one. You just glue the edge here and here, and that's how you make your Rosetta. And let's put, oh no, let's put this on a brighter color. I don't want to put two Rosettas next to each other. Let's put that right here. Okay. And then I've got some extra scraps. They're from another card kit, actually the same card kit. And this one says Autumn Market Fresh Apples, and this is cute. Put that on the bottom. Okay, here's a pumpkin. Where do we put the little pumpkin? We'll put that one there. Thanks a bunch. Another sticker there. I'm just looking to see what I have here, because this is what I had left over. They're just all different kinds of fall items, but I'm going to save those for something else. Well, I like this little message. It says, Welcome Fall. Let's put that right here. So I'll put that on there, and I'll show you in a minute how you line everything up. And then Fall is Fun. This is a Thanksgiving, but that one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. And I'm just using this to decorate. And
I think that's every single piece. Yep, every single piece has, oh, no, I'm missing one right here. Let's do the green leaf. And to offset this, let's do, I'm going to take this pumpkin off, and let's offset this one with this little leaf. That way, these are wood pieces, and it's cohesive, and it works. But I really want to use these pumpkins, because I just think they're cute. So I'm going to actually put, this is the double, it's got double-sided tape already on here, adhesive, excuse me. So I'm going to put this on my little corner pointer of that tip. This one, let's stick them over here on this purple. Remember, you want to line it up where it's going to be seen. So you are going to have to do some things upside down. I like Welcome Fall. Let's do a fall leaf to go with that one. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's put this together with the fall leaf. How's that? Yeah, I think I like that. And then here's the leftover acetate. Just use it for a shaker card. And this is a double pumpkin. So let's put him, there's a double pumpkin there, double pumpkin there. This is where you kind of like, and you can spend a lot of time doing this. Fall, fall, fall. You know what, let's put him right here. And just show them all the little pumpkins and pumpkin patch. There. Okay. Now let's stick them all together. And let's stick them on there. Just gotta move all that out of the way. Here's my art glitter glue. And because I don't want to, I can take this double-sided tape actually. And actually I am gonna do it now. Scrap. But what I'm gonna do is, because I really want it to make sure that it adheres to the wreath. Oh, and then don't forget to check out my other video. If you want to make a Thanksgiving wreath and a Halloween wreath, and you want to make the same wreath base, and just make something, put something neutral here for Halloween and Thanksgiving, don't put glue on this at all. Use Velcro dots, and put the Velcro dot on here, and then put the other piece of the Velcro dot on here. That way you just take these pieces off. Use the Halloween one, take them off, put them in a baggie. And then for when Thanksgiving comes, you put your Thanksgiving pieces on there. That way you get to use one base and just change out your decorations. But because I've already done that, and I already have that wreath, I don't need another one. Just hold it just for a few minutes, because what I'm doing is you're making sure that the double-sided foam is adhering to the glue. So it just takes a few seconds. See, and that's done. Now here, just put glue. You can put double-sided adhesive if you want to, or wet glue. It's totally up to you, but I really enjoy this art glitter glue. It just really works great, and it really doesn't take that long for it to adhere, so I'm okay with that. This one, because it's double-sided, but it's too big, and I don't want to bend it. I want it to stick out. And see, here's my top, so I need it to go this way a little bit. So I'm just going to put the glue on the cone. And then what's nice also is when it's a wet glue, you kind of maneuver it a little bit. You're able to move it around, because I definitely want it to be seen and read from afar. So just hold on to it. And there, see, it's stuck. Now let's go to this guy here. And I'm going to put my leaf first, and then I'm going to put my little, actually no, I think I'm going to do this first. And I'm just putting little dots of glue, that's all I'm doing. Right here on top. Just holding it down for just a few minutes. And then there he goes. See, there he goes. Okay, then get my little, this little leaf is broken. See, that broke. I mean, I could leave it on there because of Mother Nature in real life. It's like, but I don't want to do that. You know what, I just might. I could put it right here and nobody will even know.
But no, I don't want to do that. Let me just get another leaf. Let's do this green one. Oh no, that's going to have yellow. Let's do another color. Let's do brown. Let's do this brown one. Yep, there we go. So put it on your cone. I'm just going to put a little blue there. Put it down just a tad because you don't want to cover up your message. Hold it just for a few minutes. Twirl it around so you have room to work. Same thing. Glue here on this side because I really wanted to stick to the whole thing. And this is the message. This is my, make sure, always remember which is the top part. So, oops. Let's move this over because I don't want to tear up this, block this message. You know what, let's just move it down just a tad. Okay, I'm just holding it to make sure that it sticks. Okay, turn it. This was cute and simple. So I'm just going to put more glue here. Whoops. Cover that up. Hold it down. I think this is going to take a little longer because this is a piece of wood. These leaves are wood, little pieces of wood that are painted. So I'm going to hold it just a little bit longer just to make sure that it does stick. And it's still not sticking. And this is also lined cardstock. It's lined, so when it's lined it does take a little bit longer because it's little ridges on the lining, on the layers there. It's lined, so just take a little bit more extra time and pressure because if you notice this is taking a little bit longer than the other pieces did, and that's strictly because this is wood. Okay, so here again, remember which is up, so that's up, so I want this to be this way. So I'm going to put my glue right here, a little bit right there. This is my little tag. Hold it. See how that stuck because that was paper? This is wood. See how it's coming apart? You know what I'm going to do? I have a clothespin or a binder clip. Well, yeah, here we do. And I'm going to hold it with a binder clip so it sticks. See? That'll hold it for me until I finish the whole wreath, and the glue will dry, and it'll stick to the glue. Okay, so now that's the top. Sorry, this is backwards for y'all, upside down for y'all. But at least you get to see what's going on, and the whole thing is, remember, always line it up so everybody can read it when it's up on your hanging. You want to be able to have it read. Hold it just a minute. Now that's stuck. Same thing but this one. I kind of like these old messages from the olden times. And I know I have some. I want to make sure that's. I got this little spinner carousel here. And I had some clothespins. There we go. Because I don't think this is holding on to the very end. No, it wasn't. See, this clothespin has a piece of magnet. It was a decoration. I took it apart and made something else out of it. Okay, so that's on. I want this tag to be dead center. Let it stick up just a little bit high because I want most of the points to show. And again, that's a personal preference. If you want to cover up all the points, it's up to you. If you don't, it's totally up to you, because you can decorate this exactly how you want. It doesn't really make a bit of difference. But I want to show the points, because that's the whole point. This is a paper pine cone wreath. And I don't want to take away from that symbolism. If that's a good word, I don't know. Okay. Again, this is the top. This is the side. So I want to be able to read. Put it that way. And I kind of like that. See, I ended up putting this on the green, and it matches pretty good with this die cut. A friend of mine made on a swap. So that turned out good. Because you don't always have to put the opposite color just to make it stand out. Because the yellow of the die cut already shows, and there's a message there. And then one more piece. And this is this way. I'm going to move this down just a tad. And see, when you have the wet adhesive, you have that room, you can do that. If it was the other, like the ATG gun or the kind, you don't have that wiggle room. This is another good thing about using a wet adhesive on certain projects. You want that wiggle room to be able to do something. Okay, and then let's do, I don't want to do let's do a 2 of these. Just for the simple fact is I want to be able to offset this. And let me get myself two more paper clips, because I want it, because this is wood, I want to make sure that it sticks. So let's put one right there. It's going to cover up that paper clip. Put the paper clip here. Excuse me. It's going to cover up that staple. Here's that clothespin. But I want a different look. See, I'm trying to cover up that point. There, that'll work. I'm trying to cover up that point where the two pieces meet, where they got stapled. And there, it will. Then get a clothespin here. I'm trying to get it in there all the way in so it connects. Now I'm going to hold that. See, it's on there. Let me close. Where'd I put my pen? Okay. Always when you use a glue like this, the glue bottle, put your pen in there so that long point doesn't dry up on you. Because then you can just take it off, just soak it in hot water, and it loosens the glue right back up. Okay, so here it is. Here's the finished project. It's hanging, and look, nothing's falling off. Everything's fine. It's hung up, and I think I can go ahead and take this one off. Yep, see, it's attached. I'm just checking it. Let me take this one off. Take that one off. No, actually, now the glue on that one's still a little wet, but you get the main gist and see it's still wet. So let me put these back on here until that glue sits again, because these are wood, pieces of wood. This will take longer for it to adhere, but just like this one, see, it's already there. So this it's just going to take a few minutes more. Alrighty, but that is the finished project, and this is my fall wreath, and I'm actually going to take this to our office, and this is going to sit on the front door, so when our customers come in, this is the first thing they see. But you see what I just noticed? I have pieces of the chipboard, the cardboard, are being seen. I don't like that. So what I need to do is I need to get some paper and put it through here. So what I'm going to end up having to do is I'm going to use the back of this paper, and I'm going to cut some strips, and I'm going to put it in there. So let me move this wreath out of the way. And
I was done, but I'm not. But that's okay, because you know what? We're going to find a way to fix this. So let me get my trimmer. And I'm just going to cut myself a couple of strips that I think are going to be wide enough, and I think that's going to work. Let me cut 1, 2 strips, same width, and I didn't measure, so I'll just use this because I was eyeballing it. And I hope that's going to be enough. It should, but you never know. So let's move this out of the way. Bring this back. Sorry, my timer went off. My automatic timer that I don't know how to take off. It came off. Okay, good. Yeah, that's going to work. So, I'm just going to slide it in there. Slide it underneath the tips. And then that will cover that up. But I don't want to cover my message up. So let's trim this a little bit more. And I'm just going to use my old Fiskars trimmer here. Let me just trim that up just a little bit more. I don't need it to be that thick. Okay, so again, let's pick up part of the tips, this tip, and this tip. I just want to make sure it's going to be big enough. Actually, no, it's not. I can still see part of that. I don't like that. Plus it gives it a little bit border, so that's not too bad. So let me do this other one, but I still need to... Let me get my pokey tool so I can pick this up. Let me get my glue again. I don't need a lot of glue because I just need part of it to stay, because it's not going to move around on me. So let me cut another strip because that just was not... It was a little too wide. Okay, that'll work. So I just need it to go right there, go into there, and that'll work. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, a little glue here, a little glue here, and a little glue there. Oops. Slide this in, pick up that tip, this tip, and then slide it up as much as I want to go to the very edge of this one, and there. That'll take care of that one. Same thing over here, only I think I can use this piece. Yep, same thing. Yeah, that'll work. I was just making sure that I had room over there. Okay. Projects like this is the part where you kind of like, uh-oh. Bring the tip up. That tip up. I don't need that much. This tip. This tip. This tip. Here we go. Pokey tool. Help me move it. See, that lined it up. Put that back. Actually, I'm going to put a little glue on this part here because this is where I bent it. Shouldn't have done that, but I had to. Bend that back down. Hold that down.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some little leaves in here, and that'll cover up my boo-boo. Put a little bit there. I'll put a counterweight on here, and that'll hold it down, and it'll stick. But I just want to show you a nice, easy way to fix a mistake. This one's got a little stick right there. You can see that. You know what? Let's put that one that broke. See how that one, remember that's the one that broke? Let's put it in here, and nobody will be the wiser that it's a broken piece. And I'm just going to put something heavy. It's not too heavy, but it's enough to give it, actually need something more weight on it. Alright, you know what? Just sit there and hold it. That'll be just fine. And let's see, I want, here's that little broken piece. Sorry, the camera went off again. Here is last little leaf. Hi there. The camera battery went out. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is the finished project. I went ahead and put all the little leaves down. They're wood, and then the little stickers. And here it is hanging up. And I just lost a decal. Get some glue. Put that back on there. Close my glue back up. Okay, where's the top? There's the top. There's my little sticker. Glue that back down. And then there is the finished wreath. I gotta let that glue dry for a few more seconds. But anyway, there it is. There's the whole thing. I don't want to move this too fast so I don't make you dizzy. Oops. Here's these two. They would not hold. These are wood, and this is lined cardstock. So I put clothespins on there so they would hold, and see, they're sturdy. They're not going anywhere. And that's just something that you do. But there's the entire finished project. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit like and share the video. And give me any comments. We appreciate that. We see you in the next video. Have a great day and take care now.